How's it going, people of the GitHub? This is just a quick rundown of what this bot does, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain the code at the end. So let's get into it. This is called this data science bot or data sci bot. I did it for a project of mine with a group of people. We wanted to analyze what kind of trends were in terms of job descriptions and stuff like that. So this is what the data science bot does. So let's go ahead and do exclamation point hi first. Pops up this, hello, I'm the data science bot, smile. Type exclamation point commands to see what's going on. You can also see what's going on to the left here in my code. So commands. Here's the commands, available commands. Let's go ahead and do, right now I only have the data research done for data science, software engineer, software developer. So you could really do a comparison of what is the difference between a software developer and a versus a software engineer. So let's go ahead and do tech data science. So what tech does is that it launches a Python code to which generates this image right here. And this is what the tech use in data science is. If you want to do a more friendly view of what the bot or what this data is, you could do exclamation point cloud data science. And as you guys can see on the left hand side, it says Python file launch, and it's basically the same thing, but it's just a word cloud, and this would generate this image using that Python script. We could also do salary. Salary works for any type of job, so we could do salary nurse if it works still. Let me see. There we go. It says per hour they make $34.28. It's not bad. Let's do salary software developer. Cool. So yeah, all this data is being gathered from Indeed.com, which is pretty cool. So I did all the web scraping by myself using Beautiful Soup. If I want to go ahead and update these data for a more updated ones, I'll have to launch a separate file outside, which will require Linux. But let's go ahead into the code and see what's going on exactly. So these are all the dependencies and stuff like that. It requires Python or Python shell, so it launches the Python files. And all this stuff is for the data science, or not the data science, I'm sorry, the Discord bot required needs. And this is just a check. So once the bot is successfully logged in and there's no issues on the token, it's gonna go ahead and print this out, let the server know, or let the user, whoever is hosting the server, know that it's been connected. This is just a function sleep. I'm not sure if this is actually used, but let's go ahead and see what goes on. I put this in because this is terrible code. I tried to do a switch statement right here in the bottom, but when I did, everything was getting bugged out. There was going to be repeated postings, so I had to do a lot of if statements, which is so ugly in my opinion, but it works. So this will recognize the exclamation points. Right now I have the prefix set to an exclamation point right here. You could go ahead and change that on the, where do I have that, bot config. Yeah, bot config has that type of data. And look at this. Look at the left side. It's all a mess right now, because since everything is in one folder, I mean everything only needs to be in one folder. If I wanted to refactor it, I'll probably separate it into different folders to make it more cleaner. But yeah, let's go ahead into the first commands. So exclamation point command. This will print out all the commands data. You'll have to hard code in, because a user can't manually add their own commands. You'll have to code in your own commands here. So if they do exclamation point Q, oh, I forgot to do exclamation point Q. So at the end of our PowerPoint, we had an exclamation point Q, I think. This is a link to if you want to add this to your server. Do you have any questions? Add me to your serve. Add me to your serve. Yeah, that's not good. But so what it does is it prints this out to, or sends it. Then you could like send files here, and also send links, which is pretty cool. I do have like a few Easter eggs here if you guys want to see, just to do a demo that this bot, or just a little bit of practice that Discord you can send links of MP4 links and stuff like that. So we do Jenga. We got this kid failing. Okay, let's get into like the nitty gritty stuff, like the exclamation point tech. So we're gonna go ahead and do exclamation point tech, and this person is gonna say if they want to do like data science, it's gonna go ahead and run this data pi file. Then if there's an error, it's gonna return, and also if everything's successful, we're gonna go ahead and print this out. I forgot. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I made this delay right here because it does need to take some time to process the image, and once the image has been processed, it will send this foo PNG file. So that file. So this will constantly be updated as long as like the user launches this. So let's look at data pi. So I'm hoping there's no. So yeah, everything is generated from like Matplotlib, and using that, you can look at all this stuff from top to bottom. I kind of want to make this video quick. It's same situation with all the other stuff. So I have it for software developer, software engineering. I have all these comments that you can read off. Salary is a little bit different, kind of, because there's like different job descriptions or different job titles with like different long names, like information technology administrator. There's one with like only one string, nanny. So I'm only limited to like 3 strings, because if you have like 4 string jobs title, it's just like, who wants to be called that, day to day. So let's look at what file is launched. SalPy launches. There's a lot of comments and stuff. So again, I'm using Beautiful Soup to web scrape and stuff like that. And this stuff is just for the arguments right here. It's gonna accept the stuff, accept the URL, then it's gonna web scrape it. It's gonna find. I'm hoping in the future they don't update their HTML stuff. So this is average. All the web scraping is goodies. A lot of commented stuff because I had like a previous version before this. So yeah, that's basically the data science bot. I'm planning on like putting this into a Amazon web server, so it's not running on my computer, and I'm not the host. So cool. If you guys wanna look into more of the code, it's all available on GitHub. Thank you.